Are you asking yourself when's the perfect time to release music? There is this big mystery among artists whether to release music often or release music rarely. In my personal opinion, there is no perfect time. I think that the release starts when the project begins. And what I mean by this is that the best way to prepare for a release is to be recording or releasing content around the project that you're building. With this, you are creating an awareness entry point for your potential fans. But there's still the question, when is the perfect time to release the song? Well, pertaining to this question, there are two factors to consider. One, if you release more content often, then you have more things to sell, but you're also on the verge to mental fatigue. The time and money that we put into our projects can be expensive and very exhausting. When we release often, we can have a sense of burnout that prevents us from making our finest work. And also, taking time between releases will give your fans a little bit more space to pay more attention to your music, and therefore they're gonna feel more passionate about it, they're gonna connect to it better. In today's world, there is so much happening that we get distracted and easily move on into new things. You just don't want your fans to move on from you. On the other hand, releasing music rarely will give you less things to sell. Sharing music less frequently means you need to concentrate on selling more copies to different people, which means more time promoting your limited outputs in hope of connecting with new fans. And just so you know, guys, I know it could be a little confusing, but I got all this information from tunecore.com, so I will leave the link in the description below so you can read it for yourself. Another thing to consider is sharing less music means less momentum for your project. Imagine that you go viral and now you have a potential fan base that you can connect with. You wouldn't want this fan base to just move on from you, like we said. It would be a huge wasted opportunity if you just vanished for years. But I'm not here to tell you which to do, guys. Anything can be possible, so just remember to check in on yourself and try every approach there is. You could try planning the release after the song and video are ready, or you could have a deadline so you could stay motivated. So here are a few things that you could post during the process leading up to the release. So you can release behind the scenes footage. You could talk about the meaning of different songs. You can talk about the recording process, where you recorded it at, who the people that helped you do this, any collaborations, any artists that are being featured in this album. You can have an interview with them. There's a bunch of things that we can do to release content and have that awareness. Awareness is the key, guys. Get your fans aware that you're going to release something, and only you know your fans and what they're looking for. If you're struggling to find things that you can post and how to add value to your audience, I have another video that I will leave in the description below, or maybe around here somewhere, and you can check that out and it might be very helpful. So that's it, you guys. That's all the information I have for you today. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and remember to always keep making music and have fun doing it. If you guys have any other recommendations or anything that you do to release content, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to check them out. If you're an artist and you want to learn more about the myths in the business or some common mistakes that you don't want to make at the beginning of your career, then go to my website dillianmobeats.com and get a free PDF training. As always, guys, this was Dillian Mode. It was a pleasure to be here. Thanks for being here on this video. If you like the content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram.